Let's go to this Clinton emails again. The Clinton email saga. This is the saga of her life, bro. This is the saga of America's life. So there's a new player in the Clinton email scandal and new players in the Clinton email scandal, particularly the FBI released notes today. Their investigative notes looking into the Clinton email fiasco. A part of those notes that were released, they appear to implicate Patrick Kennedy, I believe is his name, who is the Undersecretary for Management at the State Department. He served directly underneath Hillary Clinton. You can see their images on my screen behind me. In these documents that were released, there are two accounts. And there's one account that everyone has seized on. And when I say everyone, I really mean everyone in my echo chamber of progressives who are just pissed off and tired of the Clinton machine and their ability to leverage their time at state to do all kinds of things, including, it appears, to cover up their email scandal. The other account was seized upon by, I would say, the more establishment types. They're two accounts of the same possible event. I'm setting it up this way because, well, that's just how I do it, and I'll let you decide for yourself. All right. So there's two documents in this trove of documents that were released, and the first document that has everyone's alarms going off appear to suggest that there was a quid pro quo involved in the State Department and the FBI's investigation of the Clinton emails. Specifically, there was an email that Patrick Kennedy was seeking to get declassified from the secret level, and in his approach to the FBI, it appears that he was offering them something in exchange for this declassification. That something was appointments of more FBI agents overseas. That's the offer that was on the table. Now, what's actually being read in that document is a testimony. And actually, let me read this. This is actually from, I'm going to read this from, I believe this is from CNN. And I want to also read some from Fox News because, believe it or not, the loudest voice for, anyway, Fox News has argument one, CNN has argument two. You decide for yourself. All right. That's the best way for us to do this. So the first account says an FBI records management official told the FBI in one interview that a member of the International Operations Division's IOD told him that Kennedy had reached out to have an email unclassified in exchange for a quid pro quo. According to the records management official, documents revealed Monday. Okay, it's a horribly written sentence there. The records management official said that the IOD official pressured him to change the email's classification. So, document one says expressly that there was a quid pro quo offered. And that quid pro was they were looking to get something declassified in exchange for sending. We'll say, hey, we'll send over some more FBI agents if you'll take a look at this and take a look at this this particular email and see if you could declassify it. And here's the actual quote. The name is redacted. So redacted indicated he had been contacted by Patrick Kennedy, Undersecretary of State, who had asked his assistance in altering the email's classification in exchange for a quid pro quo, the 302 states. Redacted advised that in exchange for marking the email unclassified, the State Department, would reciprocate by allowing the FBI to place more agents in countries where they were presently forbidden. So, this has all of the overtones of everything that you need to prove a quid pro quo. The only problem is it's like not just second, it's like third hand information. Like we're reading someone else what they heard, right? So that's probably why this is in the FBI notes and no one is being charged right now. But we'll get back to that in a second. So it looks like just a smoking gun. Quid pro quo. You're going to, if you declassify this email, we're going to give you more positions for FBI overseas, FBI agents overseas. All right. Inside of the release today, there's a second document. And I'm just going to read it straight out so you can decide for yourself. But another interview contained in the same collection, and this is from CNN, said Clinton News Network, said that though Kennedy reached out to the FBI about declassifying the email, it was the FBI that brought up getting agents stationed in Iraq. That FBI employee said he personally spoke with Kennedy about the email and that he suggested that he would look into the matter if Kennedy would provide authority concerning the FBI's request to increase its personnel in Iraq. In a follow-up email, however, the FBI employee was told the email would remain classified and relayed that to Kennedy. According to the interviews, Kennedy tried several times to get the FBI to declassify that email. All right. So account number 2. So these are two different accounts of ostensibly the same event. Now, it's very possible. Let's put this on the table. It's very possible that both of these events happened. Right? It's very possible that Kennedy offered in advance. He just like the first account says, Kennedy said, listen, if you declassify this email, we will get you some more positions for the FBI agents overseas. It very possibly could have happened that way. Along with the subsequent story, which says that the FBI agent reached out to Kennedy and said, listen, I'll look into this email if you consider putting some more FBI agents overseas. They're not mutually exclusive. They both could have happened. I think it's interesting to see what people hold on to. Fox News, the right wing, Donald Trump, along with some progressives that are just fed up with the establishment, and rightfully so. They have gravitated to this single account. And maybe they didn't even know that second account was in there, right? Right. So if your media only gave you one account, then that's all you have, and that's all you know, and that's the end of the story. It's quid pro quo, no questions asked. This is horrible. This is atrocious. But inside that same trove of documents was a second account of what sounds like the same event, which gives a different story that the FBI came to the state. Still a quid pro quo. But if you're trying to prove quid pro quo against Clinton as if this is something that the State Department was trying to do on behalf of Clinton, then it makes sense for count 1, where the State Department went and said, listen, do this for us and we'll do that for you. The second account doesn't really sound like a story that fits into the narrative of the State Department trying to get something done to cover Clinton's ass. Now, again, both of these accounts could have happened. I don't know. But what I do know is that there was no quid. There was no pro for the quid. Nothing was exchanged. The email was not declassified. No positions were given. This does not exonerate or absolve them of trying, but it did not actually happen. That's about all I have on that. I mean, with two different accounts like this, people are going to believe what they want to believe. I just believe that it could have happened. I have no reason to believe that people in the State Department who were loyal to Hillary Clinton would not go above and beyond into the criminal realm of trying to protect her. And I also have no reason not to believe that they didn't do it. I don't. All I have are two different accounts of ostensibly the same event. And I would just put on the table that, yeah, this could have been the same event, but it also could have been two different events. One where the FBI was seeking a quid pro quo, and one where the State Department was. Both of them had something they needed. Both of them had something to offer. So maybe both of them are complicit. You read it for yourself. You decide. Ultimately, it doesn't look like this is going to knock any more points off of Hillary Clinton than it already has. Hillary Clinton is the political Teflon Don, second only to Donald Trump, who, despite all the things that he's gone through, is still running for president.